Welcoming Landile Chauke from MultiChoice once again. Another familiar suspect over here, having won the Customer Practitioner Award for the night. I have a few questions for you. As you can hear, we're at the Customer Experience Awards. We're having a good time. The vibe is great. Everything is good here. Landile, I want to find out from you pertaining to the category that MultiChoice was nominated for. What do you feel about this category, the CX practitioner category?
I think it's a perfect platform for us to showcase what we have done as practitioners of customer experience within an organization. MultiChoice has actually led in our, well, we feel that MultiChoice has led in the industry in terms of customer experience, and we are the custodians of customer experience in our organization. So, as I mentioned when I was taking the award, that it's a group of ladies. Each and every one of us feel like we are the pioneers of customer experience within the organization, and I think this was a perfect opportunity for me to showcase what I've done within the organization that has yielded such success.
That's fantastic. As they say, umfazi imbokoto. So very well done to you as well as your team. I want to find out from you guys, preceding the nomination for this category, which you eventually won, what projects or technology were you guys using at the time in order to get you to this place?
So I'll just summarize the process. So from all the voice of customer insights that we have collated, we had identified one of our touch points being the call center, the one that everybody goes to, needed some, how can I say, measurement upskilling. So what we did is from the voice of customers, we identified pain areas in which that we need to concentrate on. So we did things like, for instance, the technology, as you mentioned, we introduced IBM Watson, which now we have deemed it as STUMI. So basically, it's a knowledge repository that we have equipped it with all the questions that our agents are struggling with. And also, in turn, as the agent is constantly asking the to me questions, it's actually upskilling and training the agent, and in turn, also skilling to me so that it knows that to quickly provide the answers. So that's one of the things which has yielded great success. The other thing that we've done is we've done persona training. So basically, we know that we've equipped the agent with knowledge, product knowledge and technology knowledge, meaning the business systems that we use, but we'd never aided them with the conversational tools. So persona training, basically, we were aiding them with soft skills, how to diffuse the bomb, which is like have that proper conversation with an angry customer, go through certain steps, which also yielded like, I think it was like the highest CSAT that we ever got, which was at 96%. We've never hit that before, but because of the training that we did, obviously customers were receptive to that good positive feedback that they were getting. So it's just to mention a few things that we did.
That's fantastic. Um, Being a winner in one of these categories, I mean, that must be fantastic for you. And attending these awards, what do you feel the CXA Africa Awards has to teach the customer experience industry? Or what do you feel, rather, that we can take from these awards?
I feel this is a platform where companies can learn from each other. I feel like our customers are dynamic. Our customers are forever changing, and that I feel also that we all share the customer. I've always been an advocate of saying that we need to put the customer first. And I believe that once putting the customer first, our organizations can leverage off each other's strengths. And this is the perfect platform where we can socialize and find out what have you done or what has MultiChoice done to win so many awards. Yes, we might not have a competitor, but I believe that sharing that one customer, we can pass on knowledge to each other and actually better our customer experience across industries.
Wow, a lot of confidence there with not having a competitor in the market. But I want to find out from you then, what do you think is the future of customer experience in Africa, specifically from a South African perspective, and then in terms of the African market that you guys are involved in? What sets customer experience, what makes customer experience in South Africa different to Africa?
I think our customers are very vocal. And I believe that once organizations move away from the set criteria, put the customer first, and organize their processes around the customer, it will be a great drive for customer experience, because now customers are hindered by bureaucracy, red tape within the organization. And I think we're also experiencing it, but we're trying our level best to remove those processes so that we can put that customer first. When it comes to comparing it to the rest of Africa, I have a clear mindset that where we are right now, we are further than where our African counterparts are. They can learn from us, because right now we have the necessary technology, we have the necessary engagement with our customers, irrespective where they are. So I believe, yeah, they can learn a few things from us. We've got a lot to say. Yeah.
On that note, what would you say global trends that are shaping the customer experience, journey currently? Is there anything specific that you'd like to highlight that you would like to share with other customer experience practitioners, considering that you won?
I think global trends, what we've identified is that all companies are driving for an effortless solution. And that's what we also have incorporated in our organization. If all of your processes and all your systems are effortless, customers are more happy in terms of resolving their queries and everything else. We have other companies who give us the research, international research. We see that we are advanced, however, we know that there's certain things that we are lacking in, and we have incorporated that research within the organization. So I think effortless solutions is the way to go actually right now.
Your highlights of the evening. What would you say the highlights are? Obviously, besides winning, in a fourth category.
Well, the highlight actually is multi-choice winning, I think about five awards out of the seven. Four out of the seven. Four out of six. Imagine that. 80%. I'm a numbers girl. Sorry. So I think honestly that is one of my highlights. But also I feel like the highlight is that we have worked so hard. We've truly worked so hard. And again, I'm going to mention the group of girls that are in Joburg. We work, we work. And we have pioneered this custom experience. There's one person, Roland Naidu, who actually put us into the organization, who had this brainchild. And we have actually worked so hard into its existence right now. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to say. My highlight is this is us showcasing all the hard work that we've done, and again, because it's just women, you know, a lot of people will think that women whatever, but it's black women, black women that are actually pushing custom experience within multi-choice, and I think that's an achievement on its own.
Um, I mean, we don't want to get into the Black Lives Matter movement right now, but definitely highlight that, especially the fact that you guys are a female team. That's a very strong, pointer to make, especially in Africa. I think that is something that other businesses can definitely take as a takeaway from here. What would you say to other customer experience practitioners who weren't fortunate enough to attend this event? Would you encourage other people to attend in future?
I I do I do actually encourage other people to come here. And another thing that I want to encourage them is that there is no insight that is small. There's no insight that is insignificant, and there is no how many customers or an X number of customers for you to validate your insights. An insight is an insight, and my achievement was based off not thousands of customers giving me those insights, but just a small sample. Remember that if one customer gets impacted, it doesn't mean that it's just only one customer. It could be 10,000 customers who are not actually voicing it out. So there is no number that's too small, no insight that's too small. You must just push on, drive that voice of customer, put that customer first, be in this customer's shoes, and put processes together that you know that you will appreciate as a customer. And that's all that I have to say when it comes to customer experience.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. I think the key takeaway here is the fact that like everyone's opinion matters, and in order to create brand loyalty, you just have to excel. And work well as a team, and you guys have definitely proven that. Thank you so much for joining us.